All right, we here at Grind Till We Rich
You heard me.
networking event today.
You heard me.
Went very, very well. It was dope. Dope situation. A lot of different, media, DJs, artists in the building. But hold on, before we get into all that, introduce yourself, man.
Hey, you already know what it is, man. VVSOG, Big Grind Till We Rich, man. 6 men of the city, get with me. You heard me?
All right, so give us a little background. Let LA Rap Radar, Trap LA audience know a little bit about you, man.
I've been grinding for a minute, right before the Instagram when we had to jump on the plane to do our thing, man. You feel me? Work with some of the best artists in the city, you feel me? Like, 211, Joe Moses, my nigga Rucci, Traffic, Ash Bash, Young Sam, you feel me? The Fanatics, DW Flame, and a host of other people, just, our allies, and if I left anybody out, shout out to my little brother Compton AV, you feel me, AD, just the list goes on, you feel me, shout out to RJ, you know what I mean, just fucking with a lot of people in the city, G Perico, and networking and keeping our shit soiled to the city, you feel me, as a foundation of the West and how it really started, you know what I'm saying, is with the culture of just the city and how we move out here. But I've been, have my hand in different ventures, entrepreneurs, far, the phone game, you know what I mean? The car game, Crenshaw, the Sunday Funday, all that. We out here with the lowriders, you feel me, with the motorcycles, you know what I'm saying? So we tapped into a lot of the culture out here. Our label, when we say it's a lifestyle, is because we not just in entertainment in Hollywood, we really outside in the streets, you feel me? We really tapped in with the locals and the people, you know what I mean, that really makes shit shake out here, you feel me? So that's my history. Shout out to my old head Big Bistro, shout out to Neil, you feel me? Shout out to EXO, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Suge Knight, you feel me? You know what I mean? Some of my mentors and people that I really learned a lot. Shout out to Jazzy Management, you feel me? A lot of people the main people that I learned shout out to Trap LA that I learned a lot of this shit from, how I move as far as the marketing, you know what I mean? And the guerrilla marketing. And that would really separate me from a lot of people out here, you know what I'm saying, that kind of do the same shit that we do.
Okay, so what do you think a lot of artists from LA, what do you think they're missing?
A lot of artists missing is the grassroots. When I say grassroots, it's meaning starting from the bottom, you feel me? It's okay to, a lot of people that rap, you know what I'm saying, their neighbor don't even know they rap. They barber don't know they rap. They mailman don't know they rap. You feel me? The motherfucker who work at the market don't know they rap. And that's what a lot of artists in LA lack, is understanding that your fan base start at home. You feel me? Your mama, your cousins, you know what I'm saying? The people that you have access to in your phone, that's your free network. A lot of people try to jump over that and try to get to the top, and then they miss the whole shit. The cream of the crop is the people at the bottom that just fuck with you for being your first name versus your stage name. You feel me? So you gotta fuck with the people that fuck with you by your first name first. Then they gonna love your stage name. You feel me? And stay authentic. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna use Lil Russell as an example. I never seen him with a chain on. I never seen him with Gucci. I never seen him with nothing that the industry used to say that you're supposed to have to be popping. You feel me? And he created a cult fan base that it seems to be taking care of his family and the people around him. And another thing that I like that he did, which I feel like a lot of artists should take heed to, is he makes sure that the people around him eat off of what his work is. So what we lack on in our city is the artists feel because they have talent, they don't want to give the people around them a piece of the pie.
Okay, let's speak on that, because I see that a lot.
We've been through all that. Shout out to Crash. We spend millions of dollars out here. I'm a person that can honestly say I spent $1 million in this music industry. It's a lot of artists that, that we back, that we spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on. And at the end of the day, if you're an artist, if you're a person, let's just not even say artist. If you're a person that don't want to see another person with it, this is not really the game for you if you're not coming in with a bag. You know what I'm saying? So if you need somebody to invest in you, whether it's a dope dealer, whether it's a 9-to-5 worker, if somebody's putting their hard-earned money behind your music, you got to understand that literally they really coming in owning half of the shit you're doing, because that's more than half the battle. So your talent is what's even getting you 50%. But these labels ain't even giving you 50%. So just based on this, a person you might know, you don't want to bust this shit down. And then on the flip side, the people who are the ones with the money, we got to stop doing handshake deals, you feel me? We got to come in straight off the dribble with paperwork and do the same shit these labels do, because you got to value your dollar the same way these labels value their dollar. You know what I'm saying? They're not coming to somebody and say, oh, I like what you're doing. Take all $100,000, you feel me? And when you get on, give me some bread, and then you gotta determine if the type of person that really had the values and principles and morals that you have, where you would look out for a person that looked out for you, and these artists don't think like that. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
So that's where that lies in.
So I know a lot of that comes with a lot of artists aren't educated.
They're not.
Artist development is like kind of like missing.
Yeah, it's obsolete out here. You know, so I came from the world of artist development, and like I said, I learned this shit from Suge Knight. That's one of my mentors. Bistro, that's one of my mentors. Jazzy Management is one of my mentors. You feel me? I learned a lot of my music shit from them as far as artist development, as far as, you know, investing, as far as contracts and lawyers. And shout out to our legal team in New York, you feel me? The great firm that makes sure all our paperwork and certain shit is straight, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, a lot of that shit is handshake deals, so it turns sour when a person gets some momentum and then they realize like, oh, I legally don't have to get this nigga nothing because I don't have a contract with him, you feel me? Right. So even people you have contracts with, it's gonna cost you more money to go chase that bread down based on the mentality of how people think. Right. You get what I'm saying? So that's where we have a disconnect with how we was upraised and not really being around money and not knowing how to deal with money. That you don't understand that it's gonna benefit you more if you play it right with a nigga with a bag, because you making your bag unlimited versus cutting your shit short by trying to stop a nigga from making.
What's that old adage? Like you killing the golden goose.
You killing the golden goose, basically. You feel me? And then a lot of people mind frame is they operate off 100% of nothing. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of these niggas would rather run around and get 100% of nothing than 50% of XYZ. You get what I'm saying? So I learned that shit was the wrong way to think a long time ago. That's why I always got partners and I always got people that I don't mind busting this shit down with, because why I'm gonna do 10 times work to get 100% of nothing when I can get 50% or 25% of something. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even if you're only getting 10%,
it's still something. And you got something.
And you got 10 plays.
And it's only one thing. You get what I'm saying? So this don't stop a nigga from getting 100% in real estate or going to get 100% from my motherfucking other business ventures I got. You know, these corporation companies or my houses out of town and shit like that. So, you know, people so boxed in to me.
Where do you think that mentality comes from?
It come from these niggas not being raised right. You know what I'm saying? I'm sad to say, I gotta blame these niggas' mamas and their daddies. You get what I'm saying? Because y'all didn't put into these kids that teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm saying? These people is raised on me, I. They watch their people do it. They watch their people eat backstabbers. They watch their people run off with the bags and certain shit. So they felt like robbing niggas is cool. They felt like getting over on niggas was cool. But how I was taught was, if a nigga got 20,000 to give you, a nigga got 20,000 to come get you. So I've never worried about a nigga feeling like they got over or did certain shit like that, because if you really know, you know. Anytime I get ready to push a button, nigga, I can go get whatever it is, or a nigga put you more in a hole than you already is. I'm not trying to save a nigga from suffering. If you want to be a shitty ass nigga, keep suffering. Because a lot of these niggas is suffering out here. Sure. You know what I'm saying?
So they make it look good.
They make it look good, but when you really got it, it don't look good. Because you and me know how to look behind the scenes to see if a nigga really doing something. These niggas ain't selling nothing. They ain't selling no merchandise. They don't got no other businesses, ventures that they got going on. All they doing, like my nigga 211 said, a lot of motion with no progress. You get what I'm saying? And that's the whole kind of summing this shit up. You feel me?
Okay, so let's talk about that. We came from the era where you had tangible, where you had to sell physical things. Yeah. Now it's like a lot of artists, they got programs. They got tricked.
Internet was the whole lick.
It's like they got tricked into thinking they devalued the music.
Okay, now watch this though. If I could create a system that'll make you feel like you winning by giving you 0% of your worth, why wouldn't I spend multi-millions of dollars to feel like internet, Spotify, whoa, don't sell this, physical shit is over. Why? Because I'm gonna give you 2% of your money. I'm gonna take the 98% and keep gassing you up. So you got the whole
and got you promoting my shit.
Yeah, shifting my shit, and I don't got no stocks, no shares in this shit. So it's a trick that we fell for it. I'm gonna say we because it's the majority.
Oh, we fell for it.
We fell for this shit. This whole internet shit. We got out of the hand-to-hand combat where I can run up on you.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And make $1,000, $2,000-$3,000 a day off of selling CDs and shit, and be good. I ain't gotta do nothing else.
For sure.
You feel me? So that's how a lot of the people got popping before this generation, because nigga, we was selling CDs at gas stations and barbershops and whoop. So even we making money and they getting the notoriety of, I'm nigga banging 211 in the Hoovers or in the neighborhoods or in the A-Trains. Like, how the fuck these CDs get over here? Because we had to really get out here and sell these CDs and make sure that niggas had this work. You feel me? So now it's like niggas run around like my phone and you trying to get a nigga to, it's like it's a disconnect. You feel me?
Right.
So that's the whole catch
with that. Is this crazy or what? Like, if you spent, let's say $5,000 on Spotify stock last year,
right,
you would have doubled your money.
Right.
There are artists that spent $5,000 on putting their music together, a project, and in a year, they ain't even made $100 on Spotify.
Yeah, for sure. They in a hole because guess what? It's costing you gas and XYZ to even move around, and you still look at your account and you done made 73 cents. And you like, hold on. And then the 73 cents is being made in Italy, so it's gonna take you more money to even get out there to try to find these motherfucking consumers. So it's like a whole rat race with this shit, man. And, I ain't knocking it. It just.
So what would you suggest? Up and coming artists right now, they on the grind. What would you suggest they do to monetize besides the streaming?
Well, what I would suggest personally is, merchandise has always been a thing that never's gonna fade away. People feel better about handing over some money when they have a physical product in your hand. So you got to understand that printing out merchandise, tap in with Crash, get you some digicards, and put something with the music where if a person say, okay, I might not care about hip hop, but I like that shirt. You know what I'm saying? Now you giving the music away with the shirt, that's a double, you winning 2 times because you're making money off of your merchandise and you're giving them actually the music to go along with that merchandise. So you're branding yourself. A lot of these artists, they don't build brands. You know what I'm saying? See, I learned this shit from Suge Knight. Build brands because artists come and go. You know what I'm saying? So that's where Grind to Be Rich came from. I'm not chasing no artists because Grind to Be Rich as a label is bigger than any artist and even myself. You get what I'm saying? So that's the catch what these artists don't understand. You're not gonna want to, it's not about you don't want to rap every day. You're not gonna be out here pushing music and doing this certain shit. So if you don't have a brand that people can lean on and rely on, then you kind of killing yourself in your future self. You might have a hot song right now. Okay, that's cool. But what's going to keep you going when you don't have a hot song? When you're not getting booked for 10, 5,000 a show, in which even out here, that market don't even exist. There is no $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 market for a nigga to live off of where you get booked every 3 days a week and you can be like, shit, I'm making 2,000, 3 days a week. Shit, I'm cool. I don't give a fuck how you niggas acting like it is. It's not going on. Why? There ain't even no venues cracking like that. Sure. So every venue is a one-off venue where a nigga booking you right here. And, man, that shit ain't cracking next week. So you gotta wait for a nigga to book you or a motorcycle club or certain shit. You can't survive off of being paid for $1,500, $2,000 a show. So you gotta have something that's attached to your shit. You know what I'm saying? Sure. It's a big gap in this market out here as far as getting paid to perform. You feel me? If you ain't a nigga like Joe, RJ, you feel me, like a nigga like Rucci or certain, where nigga, the next level from there is Kendrick Lamar, Ty Dolla $ign. Nigga, these niggas want 20, 30, 40,000 a show. You get what I'm saying? So there is no more $1,000. You can't pay a nigga $1,000 to pack a venue. What nigga can you give $1,000 to pack a venue out to make your money back? Right. You know what I'm saying? So it is, the market is already fucked up. Right. So you either getting 10,000 a show, nigga, or you getting 20 or 30 or 50,000 a show because the $1,000 artist cannot pack a venue out. So as an investor, why would I give 10 artists $1,000, my nigga, to bring out 100 people, bro? Like, I'm just basically giving, I'm a charity. I might be a 501(c)(3). Sure. Excuse me. So that's the concept. It's a big gap out here with this shit. So niggas ain't making no money. Niggas, it look good. Niggas run around. But the cars and the way niggas live show you. I'm outside every day. Out of every rap crew, it's only one nigga that's doing something. You don't have no crew, no rap labels out here. And I'm excluding TDE from this conversation. I'm excluding 400 from this conversation. It's a label, but they don't have artists. They got niggas around them that's getting money. But I'm saying as far as artists, there is no label out here that got 2 or 3 niggas that's riding around in Lamborghinis, Ferraris, or nothing in LA. You get what I'm saying? So that's where it shows our unity. We need to readjust this shit because if we ain't talking about, I'm a competitive nigga. So when we talk about Atlanta or Florida or any other market, I can't say that for these niggas out of town. Because we be out there and we see how niggas is pulling up and you see how these niggas, not one nigga.
Hey,
back to back. You heard me?
20, 30 deep.
Yeah, so I ain't saying that to bash my city. I'm just saying that to bring awareness to where how we think out here, all that high signing and certain shit, yeah, look good for the nigga that you grew up with that ain't really got it. But when you looking at it on the industry level, it's goofy. It ain't that. You feel me? So that's why I don't, I ain't all into this shit out here trying to be around niggas and do all that. I know who I know. I fuck with who I fuck with. If we need a verse or certain shit, we gonna cash niggas out. We gonna do our thing. But it's like it's a fake market. It's a fake market out here, man. That I'm not a nigga that's not finna. Or when I say I'm saying we as grind till we rich. We're not finna be like trying to chase down this shit. Be at the same clubs every week doing all that. Like y'all can have that. You feel me? Like it ain't shit.
For sure. Tell us a little bit about the event today and what went down.
Today was just networking, chill. You know what I'm saying? We just opened up our facility for just our community. And you know what I mean? People in our network that we fuck with or that fuck with us or we didn't know fuck with us. Just, come out, do your thing, open up the floor for niggas to perform. You know what I'm saying? Really exchange information just to build your shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really where it's at. That's the grassroots part of this shit. If you can't get in front of a crowd of people you don't know and perform, then the game you looking for is not really for you. You got to be able to grab that mic and do your thing wherever you at. And most importantly, when you put that mic down, you got to be ready to go network with these people, get their Instagram, to get your following up. Because that might be your next consumer, your next ticket sale, your next shirt sale, your next album sale, or whatever it is else that you got going on. If you got another business, that might be the person who comes to your barbershop and get a haircut or get their kids' hair done. So that's the whole goal of this.
That's real talk. A lot of people, they like crash. Like, how did you get your following? How did you get things going? I'm like, bro, I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
I've been around the world.
Yeah.
But every time I did DJ in front of 20,000 people, when I hopped off the turntable, I was in the crowd.
Yeah. Shaking hands with the locals, bro. And that's what we good at. And that's different between me and a lot of people. It's like, I network. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can press a button and get more traction than one of these niggas that drop an album. Just based off of, nigga, I'm the sixth man in the city. I've been in every hood. I'm good in every hood. I have businesses in most hoods over my career. And my face card is good. I ain't fucking niggas over out here. I'm not looking for handouts everywhere we go. I'm coming with value. Wherever I go, I'm coming with the value. Hey, look, okay, check it out. I got something beneficial to offer niggas. And we can barter something out. I always have something that's a value that a person can utilize, whether it's a facility, whether it's a vehicle, whether it's a relationship. And that's how I carry myself over these years. So I feel like that's what will keep us lasting in this industry to where we can do shit like this and have a nice crowd, nice turnout, all love. Not even an inch of nobody trying to think about arguing or because we don't carry ourselves like that. So people are not coming with that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? We've already built this infrastructure to where people know it's all love. So anybody that comes, we got multiple hoods in here. And it don't matter where you from. I heard one person where you from. We got Bloods, neighborhoods, gangsters, Pyru. We got all kind of people. Hoovers. You've been here all night. Ain't nobody talking about where you from and what's your Instagram.
Right.
That's the new where you from. What's your gram? So we can network. You feel me?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just it, man. We have some real reputable people in here today. And my real partners, my real family, my nigga. You feel me? It ain't even fans. We just a family-based artist. You feel me? For the city. So
hey, before we get up out of here, I just want to let you know I appreciate what you do.
It's love, man.
I appreciate
Same here, vice versa.
I appreciate you for being one of the realest people that I ever met in this industry.
Vice versa, bro.
You're going to keep it real. If you see me doing some bullshit, you're going to pull me to the side.
As we should, each other.
Hey,
you feel what I'm saying? Because I only want greatness from my brothers, and I feel like how we build each other out is what we all have to lean on. So if I ain't checking you and you ain't checking me, then when I lean back, my nigga, I'ma fall. You know what I'm saying? So it's our job to check in-house. You feel me?
For sure.
We're a culture. We're a culture, and we're a unit. Whether you got this label, I got this label. We from the West, bro. We from LA.
Right. So
we all represent each other. All this goofy shit going on the internet, niggas arguing this shit every day. Nigga talking about this nigga, that's not LA, bro. So when these out-of-town people see that shit, that's how they out here thinking that this shit is sweet and thinking, oh, this nigga's goofy because all the shit that's going viral every day is niggas talking about each other all day. And that's not the city, and y'all know that ain't the city. And that's why the real niggas don't be outside. Because the real ones is not about to partake in all this shit that y'all got going on the internet based on podcasts and views and all that. Fuck them views. Like that couple dollars that y'all making is not worth tearing the city down and making us look bad when niggas really, you know what I'm saying, put their life on the line with this shit. Because a lot of niggas is from different walks. So when niggas is doing shows and putting their money up and you got certain old heads backing shit and making sure shit's straight, y'all literally tearing that hard work down that's been going on from Suge Knight on, Snoop Dogg on, Ice Cube, all that. Y'all tearing that shit down just based off trying to figure out how to make some money off of fucking YouTube. When all you gotta do is sit back and show the people the real LA. You gonna make more money by just showing them the real But guess what? Y'all niggas can't come outside. So y'all have to sit behind the computer and talk about what the next people is doing. I already figured it out. Cause if you can come outside, bitch, you'll be out here with a camera like, hey, big whoop-de-whoop. Nigga, hey, da-da-da-da-da. You can't do that. So you gotta wait till some goofy shit happen to be like, hey, y'all see this over here and da-da-da-da. Like, we ain't, that's not LA. You get what I'm saying? LA is solid. LA stand on principles, you feel me? That's why the whole world copied our style. This shit ain't like this shit for no reason. You know what I'm saying? This shit is like this for a reason. So y'all gotta do y'all homework and understand how did we get to the point that we at right now? Who's the unfamiliar faces that y'all don't know? Learn these people and learn how this shit is structured and how it got to a motherfucker being able to do some music or go to Hollywood or go to this event or go to this people's shit. Learn this shit. And then y'all will understand that there's way more content out here that haven't been touched that y'all can monetize versus waiting for a nigga to say some or do some goofy shit and then keep that shit going for the world to look at us like we goofy. And we ain't. You feel me? On me. West Side.
For sure. Any shout outs you want to give before we
I want to just shout out Brian Chewy, motherfucking Rich, my whole fucking team. You feel me? Everybody that stay down with this shit, good, bad. And the niggas that switch up, you feel me? Y'all niggas already know what it is, my nigga. Y'all gonna have to face that demon in that day that it gotta be faced. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the city. Shout out to all my allies. You feel me? Shout out to my nigga Twin. You feel me? Shout out to Pac. You heard me? Shout out to Young Sam. Killer. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that do their motherfucking thing. Shout out to Crash for keeping this shit lit on the West Coast and staying loyal to his motherfucking soil and making sure that all the upcoming artists got a lane in a way to get their shit off. So make sure y'all follow Trap LA. Tap in with my nigga Crash, you heard me? And I'm Young Barry, aka VBS OG, sixth man of the city. Get with me, you heard me? If you don't know, now you know. 7366 Melrose Avenue. Bitch, we on Melrose. You know what I'm talking about? We on Melrose. You heard me?
And it ain't cheap.
Love is love, my nigga, and it ain't cheap, baby.